Okay, everyone. We know what we're dealing with here. Patient is suffering diffuse cerebral edema, secondary to the fracture of her basilar skull. She is also end-stage age, which means we've all taken the necessary precautions, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Now, here's the thing. Once I cut into Ms. Gilbert, I cannot afford any disruptions, panic, or second thoughts. If you do not want to be in this room, now is the time to leave. Anyone? Okay. Let's do it. The edema is more localized. See there and there? Small arterial bleeds.
I can't cauterize the bleeder.
I have to sew it up. Sutures. Damn it. What the hell was that?
Sorry, Doctor. It was mechanical. I have it under control.
Dr. Drake, did you cut yourself? Doctor, you have to stop.
This is my surgery and you're out of line.
There's a tear in your
I'm
glove.
almost finished suturing the bleeder.
Did you puncture your own skin, Dr. Drake?
I don't know.
Then you have to get over to the scrub sink right now.
Look, I'm a little busy,
If you're
Dr. Scorpio.
There's no waiting. I will hold off the bleed while you deal with this.
The BP's dropped to 82/46 with a reflex tachycardia of 120.
Fresh glove, doctor.
Open up the fluids, order 2 units.
Is that your blood?
I don't know.
Call Dr. Almafi.
There's no time for Dr. Almalfi. My patient will be dead.
Patrick, please.
I'm fine. Clamp. I need more retraction.
Her blood is all over your hands.
I need to ligate the bleeder. Where's my plasma?
I'm working on it.
Don't do this.
Continue with 500 cc's. Ringer's challenge. Well done, everyone. Patient lived to see at least one more day. You want to close up?
Yes, sir. You need to see about your hand, Dr. Drake. Get that flushed out if need be.
This doesn't leave the room. No one needs to know about this unless I choose to tell them. Is that clear?
Of course not, Doctor.
Yes, sir.
Patrick. You're good. Patrick.
Silly. We're gonna take you to the hospital, and they're gonna treat your wound, and you'll be fine.
I'm telling you, they can't help me. Why can't you get it?
I don't understand. Why do you keep saying that?
Because I'm HIV positive.
No matter how hard you scrub, it won't go away. We need to schedule tests for you today to test you for Hep B and C as well as HIV.
I need to tell Epiphany Miss Gilbert needs acute care and neurological monitoring. She needs bedside nursing for the next 6 to 8 hours.
I'll tell Epiphany. Patrick, look at me. You must be tested today.
We're not gonna know for a while.
It's protocol. We need to see where you are, and then we'll test you again in 6 months. Before we even get the first results, we need to get you started on a 60-day series of antiretroviral drugs.
Look, I'm not gonna worry about it. My exposure was minimal.
You had an exposed wound inside the cranium of a woman with end-stage AIDS. What part of that is minimal?
Thanks for the reminder. Just closed up a cerebral edema. The job's not done. Keep the systolic BP between 110 and 140 with a vasoactive drip. Also, because of her compromised immune system, I want you to monitor her very closely for the next 24 hours. I've also indicated neurochecks every 15 minutes for the next 4 hours and then every hour after that. Let me know if her GCS changes in any direction.
Got it.
Good.
The labs say when they'd have your test results.
I knew you had feelings for me, Spencer. Don't let your husband find out.
What's your hurry?
Patient's doing well. She's in good hands.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Not the best time for quickie in the linen closet.
It wasn't quite what I had in mind. There's something that you need, and you don't even know it.
You pulled me away from a patient for this to smell like seaweed and dead fish?
Will you stop for a second? Take a breath. Just look out at the water and try and gain perspective. That's what I do.
Yeah, you're right. Big help. Thanks for sharing.
Can you stop fighting this for a second and just listen to me? I know what you're feeling.
It's a little presumptuous.
Maybe. Would you mind just hearing me out? When Stone told me that he was HIV positive and that I might be infected, my entire world stopped. I couldn't comprehend it. That this person that I loved so much could do this to me. Just how you love being a doctor, right? I mean, how could it turn around and bite you so badly? For a while, I went through the motions. I got my first blood test, and I was in complete denial. I just kept telling myself there is no way that I'm gonna get this virus. Month after endless months, I just waited. Until one day, Alan called me into his office, and he didn't even have to say anything. I could just see it all over his face. This boy that I loved was dying from this thing, and now I had it. I wanted to just crawl into a hole and never come out. But you're not there yet. And please believe me, I'm not trying to tell you how to feel. I'm just saying that I know. Except for one thing. Unlike me, you have a chance. You might have dodged this bullet. Now, wouldn't that be something? If this accident happened and you were not infected. I choose to believe in that possibility, and I expect you to do the same.
What's your point?
My point is, what you did in the operating room today was the bravest thing that I have ever seen. You risked your own life to save your patient.
Yeah.
I don't believe that people get AIDS as punishment. I think that sometimes horrible things happen to the best of us. But I can still hope. This may be the longest 6 months of your whole life. But I promise you're not alone.
This is gonna wreak havoc on my love life. Nerdy-looking surgeons everywhere felt the shift in the universe.
Well, they needed a break in their luck.
6 months, huh?
But if you test negative in 6 months, then you're pretty much home free. Hey, look on the bright side. It'll give you time to work on your people skills.
No woman is gonna come near me until the new year. Now that is a dry spell.
You know what? I have a feeling you'll survive.
This is a bit of a fantasy for you, huh? Suddenly my social calendar is wide open. Looks like you got your committed relationship by default, Dr. Scorpio.
I would give anything for this not to have happened to you.